Sir, my name is Aishani Bansal, and I am an 11th grade student at DPS Arkipuram, New Delhi. I will be sitting in the General Assembly Committee representing Nigeria. We will be discussing global warming. My question is, what is the United Nations role in natural disasters? In the case of Myanmar, what can the UN do to make sure that food and medical aid get to the people who need it?
Again, I thank distinguished delegate from Nigeria for his very important question on this natural disaster, how United Nations is addressing this issue. There are many areas United Nations is involved in addressing peace and security issues, addressing developmental issues, and also promoting and protecting human rights issues. Recently, we have been experiencing many serious natural disasters, which we have seen in Myanmar, which hit Myanmar on May 2nd. The only official estimate by Myanmar's government, they say there is more than 30,000 people dead and almost the same number of people are still missing. This informal estimate says that it may reach more than 100,000. The United Nations, under my leadership, has been mobilizing all necessary agencies and funds and programs who deal with these natural disasters. We have been experiencing some difficulties because of the concerns on the part of Myanmar's government, who have not been wholeheartedly cooperating and facilitating this flowing of humanitarian assistance and aid workers. Now today is, I think, exactly 2 weeks since Nagis hit the Myanmar. Yesterday, I convened an urgent meeting with a major member state of the United Nations. We discussed on a serious, in-depth on this issue, how to expedite and facilitate the smooth delivery of humanitarian goods. I am very much heartened by such a strong cooperation and willingness from international community to provide humanitarian assistance. That, from there, I'm feeling that United Nations and whole international communities is united as one. Now, recently, Myanmar's government has been showing some flexibility, allowing aid workers, allowing food aid. I'm going to dispatch my Undersecretary General, who is in charge of this, on Saturday, with the mission of assessing and discussing this matter. The whole international community, the whole United Nations is now addressing this issue. We have, again, the very serious, devastating earthquake in China. We have seen tsunami in December 2004. At that time, whole international community, under the leadership and campaign of the United Nations, addressed this tsunami and helped those countries affected by tsunami reconstruct their damaged properties and infrastructures. United Nations has knowledge and good organizations and structures, and we are asking world communities to provide their humanitarian assistance and to keep always their commitment ongoing. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Devin Redding, and I am a 12th grader at Avongrove High School. I will be sitting in the Economic and Social Council representing the United Kingdom. We will be discussing the topic of rights of Indigenous people. This year marks the 60th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. How have member states performed with respect to upholding the Declaration, and has the UN been a key player?
Again, thank you very much, distinguished delegate from United Kingdom. This is also a very important question. One of the three pillars of the United Nations Charter is promoting human rights. This year marks the 60th anniversary, as you said, of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Unfortunately and regrettably, there are still so many people around the world whose human rights, whose basic rights are not properly protected and promoted. And therefore, whole United Nations and whole under my leadership again committed to promote human rights on the occasion of the 60th anniversary. But human rights, not only on the occasion of 60th anniversary, but all through our life, that should be our daily commitment, daily principles. This is a universal value which never can be compromised, which never can be disregarded. In that regard, you should be rest assured my full commitment to promote this human right for all the people, regardless of age, regardless of sex, and regardless of where you are living. You have mentioned that the rights of indigenous people and rights of people with disabilities. United Nations recently has taken very important actions by adopting very important international conventions for the promotion and protection of the rights of indigenous people and rights of people with disabilities. The United Nations, as a part of a very important institutional reform, has established the United Human Rights Council. And Human Rights Council has again adopted universal periodic review system by which all the countries, member states, human rights should be reviewed by whole member states. And there is no exception, big and small, rich and poor. All the countries should go through the review process of human rights. By doing that, we will be able to ensure that everybody's human right will be protected and promoted. This is a most important principle and most important and firm commitment of me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for taking the time to share your thoughts and answer the questions from the students, and for your support of the Global Classrooms program. Your presence here today is very inspirational for all who are involved. Thank you again.
Thank you.